First of all, I would like to pay my respect to Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha. Pay my respect to Venerable, and hello everyone. Today our topic is talk about morality. Morality is the part of past in Buddhist that can have people to get the result, um, the good result from practice Dhamma, uh, follow the Buddhism. So, but maybe we preserve morality is different from any locals. So I would like to discuss about the morality in your country, your local, uh, more about uh, the morality in the Buddhist. But the first, we also know about what is the morality and how many kinds of morality. So the first question, I would like to invite Bante Pakade to uh, definition to talk about definition of morality and type of morality.
Thank you very much for inviting me. The first, I pay homage to the Buddha, Dhamma, and the Sangha. Respect to all venerable and hello everyone. Yeah, the morality is uh, uh, ha- has many names according to the Visuddhimagga. The name of the morality is all dharma have intention of the people of wars about the killing, about the stealing. Yeah, they are called morality. Sometimes in Visuddhimagga called mentality is called sila or morality. Intention also called morality. Restraint also called morality. And morality is meaning silena from the sira meaning from the base and from the sisa meaning the suffering. And sometimes they can give the meaning sisa meaning that the head. Everyone also have the head. And then also sila or morality also called a head because everyone cannot live without a head. And the morality is have a task is the legal or rightful because everyone practice the morality it have a escape from the illegal and the result of the morality is the good purity. Uh, I think there are many kind of morality like divide to only 1, 2, 3, 4, sometimes 5, sometimes 6. There are many kinds. An example, if we divide into the one or only one, that's ipakati, meaning the normal. Because everyone, when he just give a word, they are morality is purely, or sometimes it's in the normal. Sometimes have the 5 precepts, sometimes 8 precepts. It depends on the people. If we can divide into the two kind of moralities, that's the Tapale, that's the Charita Sila, meaning try to make present or the precept with the Buddha he adopted. And the second, that's the Varita Sila, do not make the mistake in morality we undertake from Buddhist monk, or sometimes another we have take. Sometimes they can divide into the two kind of morality. That's the first, Abhishamachara, meaning that's the supreme, and Abhibrahmacharya, meaning that the equal, because everyone, if they have 5 precepts, they have an equal in the same, or they have a precept, they also have the same, meaning that they are Abhibrahmacharya. And sometimes they are called virate, meaning it means you undertake from the Buddhist monk as the killing, we refrain from, or we escape from the all killing. Avirate is meaning you attain killing by attention. Example, when we undertake 5 precepts, as refrain from killing, we call as the avirate, meaning we attention from the killing. Yes, if we can divide to the 3 kind of moralities, we can hina. Hina meaning that the law is not good. Example, the people they are take the 5 precepts with the farm or with the marriage. That's a farm or forest that we call the law of morality or law morality. The second is the Machima Shila, meaning that the people who take the people who preserve the morality, but he hope to get the merit, hope to under supreme, or sometimes they want to be a good person. That's we call a Machima Shila. And finally, that's the Panita, meaning that's the supreme or the best morality for the people. They think that's the I have to do, that's in my task. I have to do it because it's good for everyone. We can escape or refrain from the suffering that we call manita, or the good or the best morality. If we can divide into the 4 morality, it depends on the people. As the Buddhist monk, they are called Patimok, yeah. And if we can to another person that's a bhikkhuni or Buddhist nuns, also a kind of morality they are preserved. The third, let's say about the novice, in Pali they call Anusampanna. The Buddhist monk they are preserved the 10 precept. And the final, that's the 4th, they call Kahapati Sila, meaning that's the householder. The people can they undertake about the 5 precept, 8 precept, 10 precept. That's the householder. Yeah, I just give about something that's about definition and the kind of morality. I think there are many kind of morality. I just give a little bit from Visuddhimagga. Yeah, thank you for listening. That's it.
Thank you, Phante. You also talk about the definition of morality is so clearly, and show us about some type of morality that people and the monk have to preserve in Buddhism. So I want to hear a little from Phante Lakana. According to you, can you briefly a little about definition of morality?
Oh, sorry. I cannot hear you well. It's a little bit soft there. Did you use the microphone? Is it put close to your mouth? Okay, a little bit, yeah. So you're asking me to give presentation? Okay. I say I'm listening to Kru Chan Pakadai. had a very profound explanation of the Sela in his very deep knowledge about Buddhism, and I admire you. Yeah, and I'm impressed. I'm impressed the way you explain. And to tell you the truth, that in my mind now I didn't know a lot of like that. It doesn't mean that I just started to study Pali 3, but actually this is the first time I heard of it from you. And so to answer the questions, just like I have heard or I have read books before, that Sela is a kind of regulation or rules that the Buddha created for lay people, both both nuns, monks and nuns, and lay people. So morality is the rules that the Buddha created for both those kind of people in order to develop good kosala, kosala, in order to maybe morality is also another word for it is sela, but in also morality is the first one in morality, samadhi, and panya. So, but I would like to talk to now is about sela. Maybe this is the definition of this word. And sela is, I would like to say again, is the ways that the Buddha create in order to prevent people from doing the bad deeds, and also to gain some good karma for the present life and the future life for all of us. And it is divided into two. One is for monks, nuns, and the other one is for lay people. So that's all I think. And as you know that Sela for 5 precepts for lay people is we already known, and 8 precepts for the people who spend one day in the monastery and practice like the 8 precepts of the monk. It means that they had no food in the afternoon. They had not listened. They have no music. They will not like sleeping on the comfortable bed. They just spend one day to practice like a monk. So we call it 8 precepts. And another is 10 precepts for monks, as we are having now in the every temples. Yeah. So that's all I have, and just very short explanation. I tell you the truth that I didn't know much about this. Sorry. So I would like another one will help me to share with us. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Pante. You also clear briefly about the Sela, and
Yeah.
now I want to hear from Mr. Sona. What kind of Sela does lay people, lay women, and lay men can preserve?
Okay, thank you for your question. I would like to pay my high respect to Venerable Pakadai, Venerable Sapia, and Venerable Kana, and good evening, Mr. Ben. Yeah, you know, in Buddhism, there is morality for lay people, such as men, women, and it divide it is divided into kinds. Yet the first one is called Nitya Sela. Yeah, Nitya Sela. It means that even the normal lay people, or it means that for all kinds of lay people, keep should keep Nitya Sela all the time, and there is five elements, and we call five precepts. Yeah, as you know, they are we refrain from killing, all living beings, and refrain from stealing what does the owner not give, and we refraining from sexual misconduct, and refraining from telling lies, and the last one is refraining from taking intoxicant or drugs. That is five precepts, and the second morality is called Ubo Sattasela, or we call a precept, and it's for the lay people who want to keep that morality, four times a month, and for a precept, lay people just keep one night, one day and a night. I'm sorry, I'm not well today, so I just talk a little bit. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Sana. You have just talked about two kind of morality that people or laymen can preserve. But I know more one type of say like that the normal person, lay people can preserve. That is tasa say là also the man or woman can preserve that kind of the same with the samane. Yeah, I know that's the example Master Butsawong or Master Tamianan and someone more, they preserve the 10 sila 10 the Tasasila. I think the question one is enough for the topic, and we move to the second question. We are live in us intervene. I think it's the same way to see that the monk and people preserve the morality. I think we also clear, but I want to hear from other province that Svante Sophia, can you talk about the people or lay people in your local preserve the Sela? Unmute Pante.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't remember to open my mic. First of all, I spend my homage to the Buddha, the Dhamma, and the Sangha, and to Pante Paklay, Pante Kana, and say hello, Mr. Ben, Mr. Suna. People in my village, also in my province, many people who follow the Buddhism, but they very scared about the sound of the sila or morality, because they think if they follow or keep or maintain or sila, they don't they are not freedom in their life, like drink alcohol or raise some animal or to relax in a club or bar. So many people in my village who also go to pagoda and offer some food, drink, and they also maintain precept of 5 precepts of morality, but they don't understand about the precept, like the number one, the don't kill animal or insect. They always don't know about the precept of the morality. And any people who maintain the morality is in their life, because I can consume 2 reasons make them to maintain or keep sila. The part reason is they don't know, and any people who teach or display about morality and quality of the morality, if people keep or practice in morality. And the second, people scared about the sila, because they always think if they maintain or practice of the morality, they are freedom. Yeah, I think people in my village need to explain or need to teach about the sila for them, make them understand before, and then they can practice in precept, 5 precept, or 8 precept, or 10 precept. Yeah, I think people in my hometown, they are not maintaining about 5 precept or 8 precept in the Buddhism. Yeah, I think yeah, my answer is a little bit about the question. Thank you for listening.
Yeah, thank you, Pante. You talk about real your real life, from your local, that your lay people follow the Buddhism in your province. but I know that it's it's so different for your local people to get the good morality because they are maybe live far away from the monastery. Um, next people we will talk about the way how to let people how to guide people let people to study good about study well about the Dhamma and morality. But now I want to hear from Pante Prakadei about your local people, layman, your people, lay people, because I heard and I see that in your monastery uh, to the teach preserve the morality is so well. So I want to hear from you.
Yes, thank you for your question. I think that it is just form because sometimes is the Pante, some here he said, some people they are scared about the morality is independent. Yeah, in my village or in my temple, I think also like that. A little bit Buddhist lay Buddhists like called Upasaka. Uh, they arrive uh, in the temple is so early, but after that he just namaskar, meaning a resolution to the triple champ, and then they are undertake from the Buddhist monk. And after that, he just take and then about the they have breakfast and then they come back to their home. And I think it's not good for everyone. I think I would like to emphasize about the who get who give 5% to the laborists. They don't explain about how is the moralities. There are many kinds of moralities. How do we preserve is very clearly would like to explain about the morality is well for the people who preserve. And second, does it depend on the people who receive the precept from the Buddhist monk? I think they are very busy from their work as their son or their daughter. They are just five precept and then they come back to their home and they don't do anything, just listen Dhamma talk, listen anything, or we can practice about the Tharamas. And yeah, I think it's not good. Yeah, in my temple, I think I would like to, if possible, I would like to improve it more. Yeah, more more knowledge to another people. They don't they understand about it clearly. Yes, that's in my answer. Yes, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Pante. Yeah, that I the same in my local too because people just come to the uh, monastery and they receive the the morality from the acha or the teacher or the monk, and then they come back to home to work normally. So I think it's not so good about the way they do every about Saturday day. So I think we will get more way to guide or to teach lay people to preserve the morality better. Um, so about Mr. Sona, can you uh, so your experience, so your um, uh, opinion about the lay people, how the lay people in our local understand morality, and can you say some uh, some way that our local people to get morality, and how about they understand about morality?
Yes. So I would like to share with all of you about the situation of mm, preserving morality of lay people in my local village. Yeah, as we know, when there is and there are any ceremonies in monastery or at the Buddhist people house. The Khmer Buddhist people usually ask the Buddhist monk to give them the 5 precepts before they do anything. But mostly the Buddhist monk give the 5 precepts to the lay people in Bali language. Yeah, and I think that there are only the people who have knowledge about Malay language, as well as have deep learning in Khmer language. They can understand well the precept, the meaning of the 5 precept. Yeah, each sentence in 5 precept. But the others people who do not know much about Malay language as well as Khmer language, they just repeat the precept after the Buddhist monk, and they know nothing. Yeah, they know nothing about the meaning. So they only know that they are receiving the 5 precepts, but don't know anything to practice or to keep. And I think that is a problem. And for the people who know the meaning of the 5 precepts, there are very few people who keep the 5 precepts purely, because they are very busy with their work as a normal person. They have to go to the farm, they have to go to the field, and sometimes, in countryside, they have to seek food, like go fishing, or they raise cattle, raise chicken, raise duck, and when they have no food, they can kill animals. Yeah, they can go fishing to seek food. So a lot of lay people after they receive the 5 precepts, but they blame that, they blame that if they don't kill animal, how can they seek food to support their family or to support their children, and so on. And I think that another problem in keeping 5 precepts is most laymen, laymen. I emphasize men, not women. Most of them after receive the 5 precepts in any ceremony, there are very few men that can keep the 5th precept well. After the monk return to the monastery, they go. They join in a table and have meal, and sometimes there are alcohol or beer, and they feel very free to drink, and they think that is a very normal custom to keep relationship between people and people in community in modern life. So I think that this is a very serious problem in keeping 5 precepts. That and I want to summarize again that it's so hard for people nowadays to keep the 5 precepts purely. Yes, even me. I feel very regret. I regret that sometimes I cannot avoid myself to drink alcohol or drink beer, because I have to work in a public, so I can not reject. Thank you so much. We cannot hear you, Mr. Ban.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Sana. Now, as we know that many people that receive or preserve the morality, especially the 5 precepts, um, maybe they know the meaning of the 5 precepts, but they cannot practice to in real morality. So I would like to invite Bhante Lakana. Can you share experience that's the way how to guide or how to teach to the lay people to get the real morality?
Well, I gave them every month. I'm responsible for giving them the 8 precepts, but actually I just do it in Pali, and I guess not many people, a lot of people, yes, but some of them may not know well the translation or the meaning of it, and they just recite, follow the monk to recite it in Pali terms. And you know that they just do it as a tradition. They know that it's not very good if you just do it as traditions, because my grandparents used to do that. Now I follow them. Now I receive the 5 precepts or 8 precepts just as traditionally. And you know, 5 precepts or 8 precepts, if you just keep one well, that's also good. You don't need to keep all of them purely. But because they do not understand it, maybe most of them, after returning home, they will do the same. Like they have to fish, they have to scold the children. They will be maybe very kind of not controlling their mind well to deal with the children. And you know that we in the future, if I have more right, I will after giving them, I will explain to them, and to know well that, to make sure that they will keep it with their heart, and they live with it, not only just by words. They recite and their words, and they're returning home, everything is the same. Like some, even the 5 precepts, when after they received from the monks, they maybe they break all of them. Like they have to do the gardening, they have to do the field, work on the field, and they kill the insects or kill animals like living beings. They take the intoxicants, and they maybe a lot of problems. That is, some of them is scared of it. Yeah, like one Bante said that some of them are scared of it. I agree with you, because they thought that if they cannot keep 5 precepts, they have like something, they have a pity in their heart, shameful in their heart. But is the Buddha, is the monk, some monks share with me that in 5 precepts, if you keep 1 or 2, is better than nothing. Okay, so I will ask them not to worry. If you do not drink, the benefits of it is that you have wisdom. You do not get sick, or you will have live with your family happily if you do not like perform a sexual misconduct. Because every precept has their own benefits. Refrain from killing, we will discuss this question later, but I just share with them that we don't need to keep all the precepts purely. Just if you have ability to keep just 1 or 2, that's good. Yeah. So I said thank you for all of you. That you need any sharings, please do. Yeah, Bante Ben, Brother Ben, yes, do it. Your work. You work with a computer? Yeah? Brother Ben, Teacher Ben, you work with a computer? Yes?
Oh, so sorry, but maybe my internet is low. I can hear the final.
It's a little bit far from your
Thank you,
computer, I
Bante.
guess. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
So put your
Bante.
microphone is a little bit close to your mouth, so it would be here. Yeah.
Clear?
Sure.
But maybe my
Still
internet
small,
is
Mr.
low.
David.
So, yeah.
I can hear.
Yeah, I can hear too. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Is
can't hear.
problem.
Hi, Sylvester.
Hello, can you hear me clearly?
Not clearly, sir.
Yeah. Maybe problem about my microphone. So now we move to the third question is what benefits of reserve morality. So the question I would like to invite Pante Pakaday.
Yeah. The benefits of morality is, I think, according to the Buddha, they are said that there are five benefits for the people who preserve the morality. Yeah, the first that they never regret uncomfortable by our action. Yeah, and the second that they full of profession, sorry, possession, that you can earn something money. Yeah, and the third that about the know of deviousness. Yeah, and the fourth that's the downside in the crowded people, and finally that's the five. Yeah, after life we revert in a happy state. That's the I just give you about the benefits of morality in Buddhism. Yeah, it's very true. If we look back on nowadays, that's also true too. Example is refrain from killing. That's is respect. We don't kill anyone. Does it mean we respect you that in nowadays the people they are called human rights. Yeah, human rights does it to respect to other life. Yeah, and the second does it refrain from stealing. Does it respect to possession to other people. As example, you work, you can earn money. Yeah, does it respect to other possession, and different from sexual misconduct does it respect to other people. They are the couple of wife and husband. Yeah, they respect on there's a one and only one, no two. Yeah, does it also we can refrain from the sickness. Does it call HIV? Yes, yeah, that's the respect. That's the very true. And refrain from the telling lying. The personality others people. The what the Buddha they said that they were trying to improve our personality. That's it before we speak. That's it tell about the truth and make our words, our speech that is good in the other people, of other people, and in the finally that is the drinking alcohol, wine, something beer. That's it good for you. That's it the first like is Pante Lakana said. That's it you get the wisdom. That's it before we get the wisdom. That's it you buy the alcohol, you spend money, you waste money on something like that. Yeah, and the good farm is not good farm for you. When you drunk, you feel you sad, you speak loudly, you church something, you have something, you sell something. Some people, oh, it's not good for them, and your wisdom is not good, and something more and more, especially that's in the sickness. Yeah. According to me, I just give a little bit about us. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Pante. You also give the benefit of reserve, high reserve. So I would like to ask Mr. Sona, you a layman. So what is typical for your reserve, the five reserve?
You mean talking about the difficulty of keep keeping 5 precepts, right?
Yeah, yes. Based on your layman.
Yeah. I think for me, I face the difficulty to keep the fifth. The fifth. It means that refraining from taking intoxicant. Yeah, because in I normally I work in school, and I meet a lot of co-workers, a lot of close friends, and I used to drink, yeah, to drink with them, and now I cannot reject that I don't want to drink. Yes, so this is a difficulty for me in keeping 5 precepts. But the first the first precept, refraining from killing, I can do it. Yeah, I can do it. I just I just cannot refrain from killing mosquito. Yeah, sometimes, yeah, insect, small insect, but for chicken, duck, or fish, I can refrain. Yeah, I can refrain killing them. And then the second precept, the third precept, and the fourth precept, I can do it well. Yeah, only the fifth precept I cannot do it sometimes. Yes, that's all.
Okay, thank you. It's the true lie. And I want to ask Bante Sophia if the lay people, precept the 5 precept good, well, what is effect to the monk? But they don't receive well about 5 precept. What's effect to the monk?
Sorry, effect to the mall if they don't maintain a good about pre-recept or a FIFO.
The two way, good and not good.
Yeah. Like Panther Kana and Pante Pakdai say about the good or the result if people have practice about 5 precepts like clever or have a good profit in our life. If they don't, they aren't following about 5 precepts, is many problem in our life. Example, the many accident by transport like motorbike or car or truck is about drunk men or drunk people. If when they drink alcohol and they drive taxi or motorbike, they can make many accidents to people. So it's very bad if if they have or practice good on pi precept, the bad thing it never happened in our life, like the stealing or the killer or murder. Yeah. I think the part in the pagoda or monastery, the monk have ability to teach about explain about the profit in pi precept to the Buddhists or the people who to go to pagoda, and the monk have ability to teach them, to explain them, make them understanding about the profit of pi precept, like Bhante Bakday he said. And about the people, if you want to practice good pi precept, I think the part you change behavior or change your chart, like in the part you feed or you raise animal and you keep animal to support our family or your family, and one day you know or you study about pi precept, and you know about very good profit about pi precept, and change the killing animal to sell something or rise or grow plan to work in a company. Yeah, I think if you like, if you very love, and you have a good heart called human right, you will be change behavior, and you change our thought about real life, and to practice pi precept, because you understand about the good profit about pi precept. Also, the bad thing, if you have no any precept, very many things, bad thing in our life, like accident or stealing, murder. Yeah. And if you practice good on pi precept, you get many good profits, like happy lives, and like our life is development day by day. Yeah, I think I can share some a little bit about bad effect and a good effect if people have and have not pi precept in our life. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Bhante. Bhante Rakana, are you there? May Bhante Rakana voice out. So the final question I would like to ask Bhante Pakade. Where the people, lay people and children can study and study about the morality and the Dhamma well. So where?
I mean, where the people that they can study the Dhamma well. I think that's it, of course. That is, in the book. Because in somebody's monk also not clearly about the dharma. Yeah, also it's a root of it's not good for mm, the other people, like the person mm, or the boy or the children. But we can learn about dharma from the teacher if we think that's it good. Example, that's it, the famous people or famous person there can learn Dhamma talk clearly. Yeah. As the Buddha said, if we study anything, don't think that's it or the Buddha teaching. We think that's it good for you, good for other people, and good in the now and up to day. Yeah, that's it good. Because nowadays there are many masters. I would like to emphasize, I would like to turn back to the morality and some master they said, if the people who eat meat, meaning eat other lives, sometimes it is not true. Yeah, untrue. Yeah, if we can look back on the Buddhist monk, they are too kind for the people. They are ate as a vegetarian and meat, but for the Theravada, they eat meat, really eat meat, but it's not depend on the people more. Yeah, if sometimes they offer anything, they eat anything. Yeah, and some matter is not good. Let's say we should learn it. It's clearly, make it clearly. And the Buddha said, for the all sermons, for all the Buddhist monks who propagate to other village, other country, other place, you should make it clearly in the before, in the middle, and the after. Make it clearly from the benefit, from the happiness, from the other people who want to receive. Let's say the Buddhist teaching. I think it's depend on the. I think the best way now that we should learn from the patient people. That's real people, real master. Yeah. Or if we can learn from the book. Yeah. That's it. The Tipitaka Buddhist. Yeah. Buddhist canon. Or after that, that's the commentary or sub commentary. We should learn from that. I'm just. I think if I look back on my background, that's it, when I study in the Buddhist school, I think it study a little bit. That's it, a little bit about the morality, yeah, and sometimes about the Buddhist teaching. But I try to learn. I try to read in the Buddhist text to the commentary of the Buddha Kosha. I think it's not good for other people. Yeah. I think nowadays we find a good master is very hard. Yeah, that's in my answer, master, Mister. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Pante. And so I want to say a little about my question. So I think people nowadays can study in group, like in the Salatian, in the local hamlet. So I think that's a good way to get people to study more about Dhamma, and but don't just teach them about the Dhamma source or the five precept or the morality, uh, but should uh, explain and guide them to practice in the life. So that's all for our topic today. So now we can stop here.